It is still the conversation, and thank you for staying tuned. I hope you enjoyed that clip that you just watched. Impacting My Lagos is at focus today on the program, and we have the pleasure for the clip that you just watched. We couldn't see the face of the person talking, so you are going to see his face now. We have the pleasure of speaking with Adiola Babatunde Ajala. He is a digital creator and an adventurer. He is joining us on the conversation, sharing with us how he is impacting his Lagos. You're welcome.
He's also a biker. You might not see his bike, but you see his helmet.
Helmet, yeah.
Yes. Is that what you called it?
Yes, it's a helmet.
Because it might have a special name. I just wanted to be sure.
Helmet looks like Power Rangers.
Looks like Power Rangers. Do you know kids get intrigued when they see bikers?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So that clip that we just watched, going through your handle on social media, I saw that you are into a 61-day challenge of kindness. So I would like to know what informed this.
That's a very beautiful question. My name is Adebola Ajala, and then I'm a photographer.
Oh, your name, Ajala, is part of your name.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just he acquired Ajala because he travels a
Ajala
lot.
the traveler.
I think it's
Okay, Ajala the traveler.
Yes, I can see it on your helmet too. You have it on your bike.
Yes. And then I travel a lot, and then over the course of my traveling and my trips, I see a lot of people on the way that might need help, and then maybe I see somebody helping somebody, and I'm like, this is a common thing that Nigeria does to people, and then why not just showcase it and then make it a thing of kindness that people do to each other. And then it's just a simple way of showing, oh, this is what I do, and then how can you help me do this? How can you help me do that? I need so stuff. How can you help me with it? It's things that we do to each other. And then I'm just preaching that to everybody, that we can just do this and then let's just keep doing it.
It takes a kind person to do what you do. Yeah. It has nothing to do with whether you are extremely rich. And I asked him a question when he came in off camera. I said, "Where are you from?" He said he's from Ikorodu. I said, "Hey, Ikorodu." They'll always be the younger. I want you to tell us about your background growing up. What was it like? It must have influenced, you today.
Yeah, so I grew up in a very happy family.
You're happy. You're a happy person.
My grandma, I grew up with my grandma, and then most of my aunties and uncles. I've been in Lagos all my life, right? And then growing up with my grandma, my mom was so beautiful. It was a very large family, and then
you
so
don't know
all
what
those
you
Yoruba
have.
proverbs and everything, it sticks with me all through, and it makes me a better person. Yeah, and even with my family, my dad, my mom was so beautiful as well. So growing up was something I cherished.
Okay.
So what were some of the values that you saw, from your grandma, your parents, your aunties, that I'm sure those things must have influenced you, and set you on the path that you are today. So what were some of those things that you saw?
So my grandma used to sell palm oil. She sell palm oil, and then
that's big business, though.
Yeah, and groundnut oil. And then
Wow.
she goes around the streets, the area to sell and meet people and all of that. And not every time do people have money to pay her, but she gives them on credit. And then if they will pay back, they will pay back. If they won't pay back, they will pay back. So it's just those little things that I just see that I can just be this, and then to be better for people. If I can give, I give. If I can't, they. And if I have, I give it out.
Okay, you were born in Lagos, and you've lived in Lagos all through.
I studied in Lagos, schooling, tertiary. I went to Last Potek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why, aside, having this 61-day challenge, why do you see the need? It's beyond, maybe your grandmother used to give out her things. It means more than that. I want you to express it.
So what's the feeling that you derive when you put a smile on someone's
or
face?
when you see people that are, you know, less privileged? What really, you know, makes you do what you do?
So it's quite a very, very, very special feeling to give out to people and then seeing them appreciate it a lot. And then there's some videos I did that were very emotional to me while I'm editing it. And then after I post it, I'll just close my phone like, no, this is something. And I'm like, even it's not even about the views or people that comment on my videos or anything, but it's just impacting in people that it's a little something, but it goes a long way.
It's not a little.
It's not a little.
But it goes a long way.
It's not a
And then,
little.
It's just the fact that I know that a lot of people are going through a lot, and then my videos inspire people to be kind. I've seen comments when people say, "I'd like to do this." You inspire me, a lot of that, and then right now is not a very rosy time for a lot of people. So,
But is it rosy for you?
it's not. But then just the little I have to give, and then most of this money I give out is just for my salary. I work as a photographer in the telecoms, and just a little money I get back from my pay.
You are a philanthropist.
This man is an ambassador that should be recognized, because even the funds he's giving out,
His
yes, it's from his pocket.
Salary.
Most of the celebrities that do this, they don't really, most of the time, they don't use their funds.
They
you
have
know.
sponsors.
Yes, they have sponsors. Abimbola?
Yes. So also going through a couple of your videos, I realized that some of the people that you met, I mean, they didn't have an inkling as to what you were doing. It was impromptu on them. But when you finish recording, have you been asked why you're doing what you're doing?
I've not been asked why, but now you're asking.
Now you're asking.
People who took your money, they didn't even ask you, Oga, why are you doing this? Even some of them would say, I mean, they are shocked that you can give them money. I watched a particular one that you bought fuel, and then you gave it to a dispatch rider.
Yeah.
You asked the dispatch rider to give it to another dispatch rider. For me, that was so meaning that you bought 2 5 liters for 2 random people that you've never met, you don't know, and they didn't ask you, oh God, wait a minute, why are you doing this? Aside the fact that I'm asking. So nobody has ever asked you on the road, why are you doing this?
Not really. I mean, they don't see it as something strange because they are excited to receive it. So they're not seeing it as something strange. And then I'm also excited that they are happy to receive it, because a lot of people might think that is ritual or something.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you now that, have you experienced people who have rejected it? Because, you know, in this hour, this
would you have collected it?
because you'll be like, I don't want to turn to yam.
Abimbola, would you have collected it?
I
Have you
mean, the valid question you're asking.
Yes.
But I guess
Would you have?
again,
I would have run away. I won't collect
Because
it.
someone is just coming and saying,
maybe
take.
I would not have been on the road anyway.
No, he will walk up to you and say, drive close to you and say, please, I need water. Allah no ni Abimbola. You will give him water, I know, or buy him water. I know. I will buy him water. But he will not, I will run.
So have you experienced something like that where people decline?
Yes. Quite a number of people decline me giving them money.
Can you share some of those experiences with us?
There's this guy I tried to give food. I saw him cleaning the road. All these people that has to pack wastage and stuff.
Okay.
I'm like, bro, please, can I buy you food? Have you eaten today? He said, no, he hasn't eaten. I'm like, can I buy you food? He said, no, I shouldn't worry. I'm like, is there a reason why you don't want me to buy you food? He said, no, there's nothing. He just doesn't want me to buy him food. I'm like, okay, maybe it's religion or something. I'm like, okay, no problem. And then there's another woman also that I tried.
You didn't offer cash at that point?
No, I was going to give him money, but I just needed to get his consent.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's this other woman She was with her husband. She's Yoruba. They were coming
Where
from
did you
church.
emphasize? Where did you emphasize she's Yoruba?
And they were coming from.
Oh,
The way she
we are the most paranoid set of
She said,
Yoruba.
You know. She was like, no, don't collect it. He was telling her husband, like, don't collect it. Because the husband was also offering to give me money. He gave me 15 naira. He was an old man.
Okay.
And he gave me 15 naira from his pocket that I should use to buy water. And I wanted to give him money back. She said, Emma Bao. It was just a very funny moment.
So he didn't collect the
He
money.
didn't collect it though.
So, I mean, since nobody has stopped to ask, I'm going to ask you again. I asked you off camera. You've gone to Oshodi. And you know, when I was watching that video, even me, I was scared that because they kept coming. Oga, me too, call. And you know, your food was right there in front of you because, of course, you record all actions through your phone and all of that. Did you also get worried that this is Oshodi, okay? You could get mobbed.
Yeah.
While I was there, I did not think of that. To be very honest, I did not think of that. And then I just went with an open heart that I just want to help people pay their transport home. And then I went there, spoke to the driver.
That driver was reluctant to answer you.
Yes, he was. He was. He actually used me to make a call. It was until after the call I now spoke to him that, okay, this is my intention to you. And then afterwards, after the boys around saw me giving out money, they just started coming. And then I asked one of them that,
Who is your leader?
if I give you this money now, I know that a lot of people will keep coming because I'm giving you money. He said, no, I swear with my life, nobody will come. Immediately I gave him, all of them ran away. And then I wanted to move forward. Another group came again. And they're still asking for money. I just gave them money and I went. One guy out of them was like, you know, go give me two. You know, go give me. I said, go and meet them, go and meet them. And I zoomed off.
You know why? You spoke about mobbing him. At this point, they will mob him because they know that what you're doing,
There's a genuine
yes,
heart.
was genuinely from your heart. But you said you are going somewhere else, Agege.
But yeah, I intend to go to Agege, Yanokpaja, Songo, Badagry, all those places because most
Some
of
go no be Lagos. So.
a little bit of each. I intend to still go into those places because these are places that a lot of people need help and they can also be kind with the little that they have. So I want to explore that as well.
Okay.
Maybe you can also mention some of the places you've been.
You've been,
the 30, how many days are you now?
I'm 32.
32.
In August, I did 31 Days of Kindness, and then that episode finished. And so
Okay.
This is another
61 days,
episode.
and you're on 32.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
yeah.
is 32nd day. And then I've been to Ekpe, I've been to Lekki, Ikorodu, not Makoko. I've been to Ketu, Oshodi, Yaba, Jibo, quite a number of places in Lagos.
Aside having the cash on you, how do you prepare for this for this adventure?
So most of the time, how I do these videos when after I close from work, I'm on my way home. I just get an idea that okay, let me just help somebody today, maybe pay for a bus or ask for help and stuff. So it's not like I already know that I'm going to do this. And it just comes impromptu, and I just do it. And then I go ahead to meet with them, and I just go to POS, withdraw social amount, and I just decide to give it out.
So let me ask, you said you did 31 Days of Kindness in August. So what are some of the acts of kindness that have stood out for you?
So the one I did in Unilag, that I held a placard saying, if you are depressed or you have anxiety, give me a hug.
Give me a hug, okay.
I saw a lady crying.
First girl that came.
Yeah, she was crying. And then there's another lady that she was working with her boyfriend. Off camera, I was hearing a conversation saying the girl wanted to come and hug me, but the boyfriend said, "Don't go, don't go there, don't go." So she let him go further a little bit, and she
came back.
Because she's the one that knows what she's going through internally.
Yeah.
So this is not something that a lot of people like to talk about. So it's just something that you're battling with, and you like to get off your mind.
So the hug was also part of giving up.
Yeah.
No, Nora.
I still will not hug you, Sha. I still will not hug you. African mother. Typical African mother.
African mother.
Mother, do you have something?
No, that's fine. So I'm going to take you on the fact that, again, you're a biker. And, you know, you do most of these recordings on your bike. Is that also a kind of attraction for people?
Okay.
Because like Joy, because I know that, yes, children, when they see bikes,
Yeah.
and then, but these are adults. But is the bike an attraction for you? Do they also give you a listening ear? I mean, Adebimpe said something. How can you carry this big bike? Ask for water.
Yeah.
So is it, does it make it easier to achieve some of these things?
It makes it difficult, actually.
It makes it difficult.
Yeah, because people are seeing a power bike coming to ask them, a power bike coming to ask them for help. Like, what's the what?
It doesn't tell
I
you.
went to meet some men in the video I did in 31 Days of Kindness. They were just sitting down by the side of their workspace. They're mechanics. And then they were just sitting down doing nothing. I went to meet them and asked them for money to buy fuel on my bike. And they were like, you see, as we sit down, we don't get anything. And then I was like, okay, I just gave them something, and they appreciated it. But aside that, there are quite a lot of people that still reject because of my bike. And I don't show that. I just show the fact that people are willing to give. And then that's what my point is.
You know, one thing that we talked about before we came on air is about this you being a biker. Your bike is
Your
here.
bike is
anyway.
here.
Have you seen your bike? Your bike is
Your
here.
bike is actually here. You're being emotional right now. Okay, is this the only bike you have?
Oh yes, it is. I've owned it for 3 years now, and then I travel with it. I've gone to about 26 states with it.
Wow.
And then I bought it at 16,000 kilometers. Now it's at 85,000 kilometers.
Wow.
How many hours does it take you, like when you're traveling from Lagos to Abuja on your bike?
If I leave at 6 a.m., I'll get to Abuja by like 4 p.m.
By 4 p.m.
Yeah.
How many stops?
It stops to buy fuel, and typically it stops to buy fuel, drink water. But for me, that I like to take pictures on the road.
You won't get to Abuja till like 8.
I still maybe like 5:30,
okay.
6, yeah. I'll get there.
And
then I might even decide to even stop.
the
at
security,
8.
I mean, is it so safe?
Oh yes, it is. Oh, to be honest, that's what a lot of people don't know. It is very safe because if there's a police checkpoint, they just stop to hail you, hey, chief, how you did, and they let you go. Some stop and search. They stop, check your bag and everything. That's if there's something going on or there's a high security alert in that area. They search. But aside that, they let you go.
I know a lot of ladies that are bikers. I mentioned one, and what is it like when you have, is it an event or you just come together and say,
Bikers.
okay, we want to go to Ore or Benin and then come back to Lagos? Is it an event? Is it part of what you do as a biker?
This is, my response is going to be very surprising to you because we can just decide that, Ayo, Abimbola,
Bimpe, Joy.
let's go to Ibadan, let's go to Tamala. And then you see a lot of people, you see a lot of people at the meetup point going to go and eat Amala that morning in Ibadan and coming back in the afternoon.
Before you come
Just
back as the amala
for no
not
reason.
digested.
Just for
Oh, you're going to buy takeaway.
Adventure.
Yes, it's the adventure and then the fun riding with your bike and then other people that other like minds that are in the same space with you, that are willing to enjoy the thrill of the riding. So it's not like we have these
Big
big
events.
events.
Big
We are just
events.
going to go and eat jollof rice. That's why you see us riding on the road. Our Spade posted the other day that she rode from Lagos to Abeokuta to go and eat
Father.
fried yam and egg.
Abimbola, did you hear that?
Yeah. So it's just. But sometimes we travel for to celebrate ourselves. Maybe somebody got promoted at work, and then we just go to celebrate with the person, and so many other adventurers as well.
And many of them are professionals.
Yeah.
You'll be shocked at
In
what
their
You see
fields.
lawyers,
In their
TV
fields.
presenters, musicians, TV hosts, and a lot of that.
Even to be able to afford this bike, you must have money,
I'd
Sha.
like to ask, at what point did you start loving biking? Like, at what point of your life did you start it? Did you nurture that love for biking?
I've always liked speed, growing up.
Because I
I've always
wanted
liked
to
speed.
ask your mom.
Did you watch a lot of Fast and Furious?
Yes, everything.
When you talk about speed now,
Everything, even
Fast
the
and
games
Furious,
and
the
everything,
game, yes.
everything. My mom, when she realized I bought a bike, she just, I didn't tell her. Because I didn't want to know her reaction. And then after I told her, she saw it on my WhatsApp, and then she was like, just be careful. Shama, Shedada, Shama, Rora.
Masareju.
Yes. And then
Masareju does
everything.
not apply to these things, though.
It's a power bike.
It is a power bike. It is Sareju. That is the
That is
name.
it is the Sare.
It is Sare. It's not Okada. It's not Okada.
But since you started the challenge, because more or less this is like the second season of the kindness challenge, what are some of the things that perhaps the challenge has opened your eyes to with Nigerians, with Lagosians, with people who live in Lagos? Yes, you said, you know, we have this attitude of kindness around us, but what are some of those things that this has also opened your eyes to in Lagos that you never thought existed?
So there are quite a number of places that I have not been before, because I like to go to different places that I've not been to before in Lagos. I've been everywhere in Lagos, but there are some specific places and areas I've not been before that I like to just go randomly, just to make these videos and see how helpful people can be. And it's still the fact that it is a generic thing that Lagosians and Nigerians are still open-minded, no matter how harsh the economy is right now. And then they still offer to help, they still offer to give back. Like the dispatch rider I met on Tomiland Bridge last week that offered to give me fuel from his bike. Like he removed the hose and opened it, that, okay, take out of my fuel so you can leave this bridge that you're stranded on. And when I told him that I was not stranded, I had full tank in my bike, he was like, really? So it's just a very, very beautiful thing to see how kind the Lagosians are and the Nigerians
Other
as well.
Nigerians are. Okay, you're also a digital creator, okay, which is your day job. Is that what you do
I'm a
for?
photographer.
Oh, a photographer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So digital creation, what does it entail?
It entails publicizing what you are, or your gift, or what you can do to the community. You could be a dancer, you could be whatever, you could be maybe a painter, and you want to show it out to to your space and your audience.
How many things do you do? So?
I cycle, I swim, I travel.
Cycle,
Yeah.
you bike.
Yes, I
swim?
swim. I travel. I play snooker, table tennis, and quite a lot of other things that are fun.
What did you study in school?
Mass communication.
Okay, go ahead.
So how have you been able to now balance, your community initiatives and of course your adventurous life?
Yeah. Over the weekend, I travel when I want to, and then even work makes me travel. I got back from Abuja yesterday, and work makes me travel a lot and then see more places. And there are quite a lot of other things that is thrilling to me. And then my fun time, I just use it very well. When it's time for work, I work. When it's time for play, I play. That's basically it.
So
You got to.
I see on social media a lot of people who are into acts of kindness. So there are several videos I've seen. You see some, they'll take the person to a supermarket, shop for them and all that. So there might be other people who might want to, you know, venture into this, what do I call it now?
Act of kindness.
Yes.
Act of kindness.
It's not,
So
I don't want to say it's
philanthropy,
philanthropy.
yeah. So what advice do you have for them? And second question, have you, do you have sponsors? I know that you said it's self-funded, but are you open to sponsorship?
Oh yeah. What I like to say to other people that might want to, that get inspired and want to do something like this is, I feel like it's in them already. They should just explore it. If it is your neighbor that doesn't have Gary to drink for the night and you just have a little Gary to drink, just share it. If it is your colleague that doesn't have transport fare to go home, it's a little, just maybe 1K you can share. That's the little act of kindness you can start with. If it is your friend that's going through a lot, always call to check up on them. It's just those little acts of kindness that go a long way that I suggest that you can do. It doesn't have to be the huge 100K that you can give out or take somebody to shop and all of that. It could also be maybe going out to the beach with your friend and getting them to express themselves to you and all of that. Just those little things that you can do that I recommend. And then opening to sponsors, yeah, I'm open to sponsors. I can explore other states as well to do this act of kindness, and then also collaborate with brands that will be willing to give out to people as well too.
Okay, do you give out to people per day, or like you said earlier that you give about people, you give them 5,000 naira? Is that what you do per day, or sometimes you do more than that?
Oh yeah, sometimes I do more than that. It depends on how.
In a day?
Yeah.
And you're going to, and we're going to 61.
Yeah, so because I have it, some of my friends support me because they see my videos and then they get inspired, so they give me some money. And then some people that watch my videos will be like, oh, this particular woman that you helped, I liked how she responded and all of that. Go back to give her so amount and all of that. So they get to like give people more money, and then I get to spend more money in a day. So personally too, I still add to it because I also get inspired by these things.
So are there other projects or initiatives you are planning after the 61 days that would still, you know, that you still impact your community?
Oh yes, I'm currently planning an initiative where I want to give out 100 pads to 100 women. So 1 pad per woman.
1 pad per
So I know that this is a monthly thing for women.
For women.
So
who gave birth to this man? Please, I need to meet your mother.
Grandma?
I need to meet your grandma. I need to even meet your dad.
Yeah.
Who gave birth to you?
His girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and
in
his
December-
girlfriend. She's the one enjoying now.
We need to take a break now, so let me hold your thoughts. We'll continue the conversation after this. Stay with us. Thank you for staying tuned. It is still the conversation, and I know that you are enjoying today's conversation.
We've been enjoying today's
Yes.
conversations.
I don't know. I don't think I will allow my son to be a bad.
Why are you doing that? You'll be shocked. That is what your son will do.
Hey!
I'm thinking whether or not you're going to allow your son you see, his mom has just said, Sharora.
What's it-
But the thing about it is that, you know, she will not leave prayers. Prayer of a mother.
She will use
over
prayer to be following
the
him.
son. I just want to quickly ask, how expensive is it for you to maintain your bike on a daily basis?
Yeah.
It is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Now that dollar has gone up, it's more expensive.
It's more
But maintenance doesn't happen in like 2 to 3 months, so you know that is constant. But when you want to buy parts for your bike to make it look more fancy and all that, that's when the expenses come in. The helmet,
the
the
accessories.
jacket,
Yes, I was gonna
this, you
ask
might
you.
want to have more than that. This one, very expensive.
And it's
Jacket,
very important.
expensive.
The
yes.
kits, these
The
boots
kits
you are
are-
The
wearing.
boots,
Mm.
the
Yeah.
pads.
The
Yeah,
pads.
very
So you might
expensive.
want to have more than one, so you still have to stick your buying as well, and then it comes at a cost.
Do you travel
at
at
a
night?
Do I drive at night? Yeah, I do. My visor allows me to see in the day and night, even though it's dark, but I see at night.
I see it's Power
Please, you're
Rangers.
going to leave this helmet. I can see some. Is this a
That's a
camera?
Yeah,
camera.
that's the camera.
And the microphone.
Yeah, the
Oh.
microphone.
Abimbola, you need to see what I'm seeing here.
I'm sure that the very next time you see a bike in your community, you'll be wondering, is this, you know, the man we saw on LTV, and does he have some new crisp Naira notes to dole around? And I'm sure that a lot of our viewers this morning would also want to say that, are you sure he's the one that rides the bike? So maybe you want to, do you ladies want to say thank you to your guest?
Yes.
And then have him mount his bike.
Yes. Ajala.
So now you know that he's not Ajala the Traveler. That's actually his surname.
I like that name. Or Baba. This is the second Babatunde we're having today.
Oh, yes.
It's also Babatunde. As we conclude today's conversation, we'd like you to go on your bike and show us that it is really you doing all the giveaway.
Fully kitted.
Fully kitted. So
Okay.
you can.
So let me just head over there now. Okay.
And I'm sure, of course, when people see him, they don't see, in his videos, they don't see his face.
No, they
Oh
don't
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
But they hear his voice and the
His
laughter.
voice, yeah.
And so, of course, that's our guest. Hey, you look at, okay, just Debola. Okay, and by the way, if you're wondering, of course, we can do this today because Debola is impacting Lagos. You can go ahead and do your thing, Debola. He's impacting his Lagos, he's impacting his community. If you'd like to see more of what he does, you can follow his IG page. It's just at Just Debola on IG, and you will find all the amazing. Okay,
Onto Boju.
the hood. The amazing thing that he's doing, impacting his Lagos,
It's for
impacting his community. And of course, like he said, he's open to support. What is, you know, giving out in Lagos if you cannot also be part of,
Can you see
know,
his camera and his microphone?
Yes, I can now see. I'm sure that's what got the Oshodi boys hooked. And that's why they, you know, they just didn't bother to, they just wanted to see what he was doing and, you know. Joy, now I know why you're saying you. But by the time, by the time they get to that age, you won't be able to stop them. See, he didn't tell his mom when he got the bike.
They won't tell you.
Okay. So see.
That's it.
Wow.
I say it's Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers. Okay, thank you so much, Debola, for finding time to be here. And thank you for allowing to do this with us. We asked, and then you, I mean, without hesitation, you said you will be here. Thank you again for all you do. We truly appreciate you. Okay, ladies?
These are various ways our youth can engage themselves, you know. I'm not saying all about giving out. Just show kindness, you know, whatever little way you have. It's not how much. And get engaged, you know, positively and by impacting your society. So for me, I am Adebimpe Omotayo. I'll see you again on Monday.
Are you sure you should take that? You should say your name now.
Okay.
I think we need to take a break.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us on the conversation, and we wish you the very best. Thank you so much. The conversation continues. Stay with us.